Alright, it is FrOzenSwipe here, and yes, I am finally back from holidays. Well, I went to Kerry, which is like a 3.5 hour drive from where I live. So if you can call that a holiday, well then I suppose I'm back from it. But either way, I'm back, I'm making videos again, and this is a game of domination on grid. I do okay, and this was meant to be a gameplay for my gun breakdown series that I'm doing. I was trying to get a gameplay for that, so kind of went a little bit wrong. Mostly my fault, however. When I was setting up the class for this gun, I put on extended mags purely because I thought it would be a good attachment to use with this gun, seeing as you only get 30 bullets compared to some of the other light machine guns, which is quite, it's not a lot compared to the other LMGs. And I forgot to switch my first tier perk from from flak jacket to scavenger, so I run out of ammo a couple of times here and I pick up other guns, and I don't think I stuck with the stoner enough to justify making an entire video about it. I don't know, it's kind of debatable, but it's still a good score. We do end up winning as well, so I mean it would kind of be a waste to kind of throw this away. So I decided to just do a normal gameplay of it. And hey, if you think the gameplay is good enough, if you think it actually is justifiable to make a proper video, I'm kind of stuttering and stammering here, but so if you think the gameplay is decent enough to make a gun breakdown episode, leave a comment, and if I get enough comments saying that, you never know, I might use this, just re-upload this gameplay with a different commentary to legitimate gamers. And just a side note on legitimate gamers, I know a lot of you guys make your own videos, and these guys are just looking for submissions. You don't need high definition gameplay. This is one of the few community channels that will accept standard definition gameplay. So if you have a small channel yourself and you want to kind of get out there, I mean, you're looking at an audience of maybe 60 subscribers or something like that, 50 or 60 subscribers, and that's it. It'll really help you out, and it'll help them out, because the more people who post videos there, the more people will subscribe to them, the bigger audience that you'll have, and the more people that will view your videos when you post there. So it's kind of a you scratch my back, I scratch yours kind of thing. So yeah, your videos will be viewed by a much wider audience, and these guys, they'll tell the moderators themselves, they'll tell you what you have to improve on, they'll tell you what you're good at, and how to get better at it. So because they're really sound guys, the guys who run the channel. So if you make videos yourself, you should definitely check them out. And yeah, that's pretty much all I want to say there about the gameplay and everything. So what was it? Let's get on to a proper topic. And I think, because I would have made a video about this sooner, but I was away because everything just kind of fell to shit over in Britain. The second I decided to go for my holidays, the second I can't make a commentary. So yeah, it's kind of frustrating that I didn't do this sooner. I'm sure there are plenty of people who've already done commentaries about this, but the riots in London, or well, I should say England, because it spread way beyond London, and I'm pretty sure it's stopped now, touch wood, I suppose. But it started off as a protest about this guy who was shot by the police, and they were saying he shouldn't have been shot or whatever, and that kind of got out of hand, and people started rioting, and what was it? People kind of just saw this, and they kind of saw it as an excuse to start rioting themselves. So I mean, they weren't rioting for any particular cause. I mean, they were just doing it for the sake of doing it. And you hear some of this shit that they try and justify with, oh, we're just getting back with the government owes us. I'm pretty sure the government don't owe you a new pair of shoes and a flat screen TV. Right? I don't know how politics works in Britain, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't work that way here. So I'm pretty sure it doesn't work that way over there. So I mean, it's utter bullshit, and we're not buying it. And they're so quick to play the poverty card and all that. I mean, these guys are organising riots in their fucking Blackberries. Sod off. We don't care. You're not rioting for anything. It's just thuggery and vandalism, pure and simple. You're doing it just for the sake of doing it. So don't try and justify it with this horse crap. did I say horse crap? You know what I mean, bullshit, horse plop, whatever. Anyway, back on topic here. What was it? And you know, when you see these images of rioters and that, you notice they're all white and black people. You never see people of Indian or Muslim descent. You know, I mean, loads of these guys were actually out defending their properties and homes. I mean, 3 people were killed just trying to defend their properties. I mean, and it kind of begins to make you think. And I saw some statistic, and don't quote me on the actual numbers, but it was in households of Indian descent, I think it's something like 90% of them are a 2-parent household. You know, the children are being raised by both their father and their mother. Well, I didn't mean fathers. They shouldn't be raised. You know, they shouldn't have more than one father. Well, that depends where you, that's a whole different subject, okay? But in households of Afro-Caribbean descent, it is, I mean, it's only something like 50%. I mean, half of these people, half of these kids, they don't know their father. They don't have a male role model, and that's how they get sucked into these gangs so easily. You know, they kind of become like a surrogate family, and the kind of the leaders of these gangs kind of become their male role models. And if you have nothing but a negative male role model, it's going to affect you negatively. This gameplay is kind of coming to an end, so I'm gonna have to try and wrap this up. It's ruined Britain's reputation abroad. You know, people are, you know, with the Olympics coming up, I mean, it's a huge embarrassment. I think even the guy from Libya, your man Gaddafi, I mean, is criticizing James Cameron now. And you know, it's kind of made Britain kind of the laughing stock of the world at the moment. I remember hearing a joke, something like an Englishman gets his girlfriend like this really expensive Gucci handbag, and you know, without telling her, it's a surprise. And you know, he presents it to her, she sees it, and she goes, "Oh no, I don't like that." To which he replies, "What, do you think I'm made of bricks or something?" You know, this has been FrOzenSwipe. If you liked, rate up the video, it helps a lot. Come back to my channel, subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.